Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my channel with a new day and a new video. Welcome to you. Today I bring you a very sweet video, an old recipe. It is my grandmother's recipe. I call it a lot. A good recipe, soft and wonderful bread. I hope that you will watch the video and be happy with it. The first thing we must put in 160 milliliters of warm milk and put in 7 yeast. We must stir them together to dissolve the yeast. Then I add an egg and 30 grams of sugar. We stir them here together so that the yeast must activate with the sugar in order to get a good result. Here we add 350 grams of flour and 3 grams of salt and start kneading the dough again in order to prepare it and let it rise. Here we must knead the dough well. Be good. Our recipe today is very good and very cute. Here I add 25 grams of butter. Butter gives softness to the dough and helps with the sealing as well. Here we have to hurry and stir the dough carefully, and we cannot try to give it a new spirit to the dough. This means that we should knead it in a few minutes, and whoever has a mixer has no problem kneading it. The kneader also makes the dough better and better. Here the dough is soft and it has become good. Watch how soft it has become. So do we have to cut the dough and prepare it? Just because we prepare it, cut it and prepare it, we leave it to ferment the dough. 10 pieces, and whoever likes to cut it more, that's not a problem. Only 10 pieces come according to the weight. The quantity is a lot of good, so the bread recipe is a lot. It is good for breakfast, for dinner. It is a lot. A lot. It is good for the children. She takes it with her to school. And now we cut it into 10 pieces. And now you have to rest the dough for about 50 minutes to ferment. Here the dough has fermented and is ready. My friends, in the one between the dough resting and choosing to drink, he takes coffee, he takes Nescafe, he does what he wants, so he must wait for the appropriate time for it to ferment in order for the dough to come out soft and comfortable. And there is a lot of benefit here. We open the dough and we must remove the air from it. It is soft and not defrosted, meaning the bread must be followed by it. Let us take a side from here and with a fork. I will try. But like this, make it a little smaller so that it sticks to each other, and it does not appear after it comes out of the bread. Also, even with the sister, she does not have to unwrap it, because this dough is sealed, so if the mascara is fine, put it in. It's good, sure, it will come apart. Look how beautiful it turned out. So, we prepared the kidneys and put it in. Now we have to rest the dough for about 40 minutes, 50 minutes. It's not a problem. Here I am preparing eggs. We break an egg and put a spoonful of milk with it. So let's spread the dough in it, but it will rise, but it will ferment and be ready. Here we put cream cheese and malak. We mix them together here to draw in them before we put them in, or the oven after we brush them with eggs, so we have to stir them well so that they combine with each other and come out how delicious they are. Here we put the pouring bag of the homemade four or the cream, and we prepared everything completely and it was ready for sure. Sure, it is our dough. Now it has fermented and is ready. See how delicious the dough turns out. Sweet dough if it is fermented. Here we are brushing it with eggs. We are preparing it and getting it ready for the last. So before we put it in the oven, and now we are starting to put the cheese on it that we mixed with the milk. Now this is what we are preparing. In any way you can draw. There is no need for the drawing to be of any length, of any width, of any such and such. There is no problem. But I love this drawing because it turns out very beautiful. Now we have drawn them and see how beautiful they are. How they came out and are ready. Now we are going into the oven, so we have to bake them on. At a temperature of 180, they take between 18 and 22 minutes, depending on the oven and what you set it to. Look at the color. How beautiful their color turned out to be, like gold. A lot of color. Very sweet and delicious here. No, I like to brush it with honey. The honey gives it a sparkle and gives it a good taste. A lot. It comes with cheese from one puts honey, meaning a lot. It looks very sweet. Its appearance is wonderful. I wanted to add the last thing to it, clay jam, because it is a lot. It tastes good. Welcome. Goodbye. New video and new recipe. Goodbye. New recipe and new video. Have a good day. Goodbye.